Oh my god, that is hilarious. So I just found this on LOL Hacker News over there on Reddit, and it's a Hacker News poster saying, "Seriously, anyone at this point advocating for any other phone OS service out there other besides Apple is really going out of their way to swim upriver." Go fuck yourself. That's a Sony Xperia, and I would rather eat my own dick than use anything else. I'm not fucking kidding. Like you and your fucking iPhone are a pile of shit. You know why the iPhone is so successful? You really want to know why it's done so well and Apple's done so well? Because they go out of their way to market and to make their product usable by the lowest common denominator, by the dumbest people on the planet. They've dumbed it down so much that a caveman could use it. So you want to talk to me about this, how such superior your fucking iPhones are. It's remarkable. I have to put this in the fucking underbar. It's fucking hilarious. Especially because of the fact that they had the nerve to ask me, Apple sheep, as if they were offended by being called out for what they actually are. Like, seriously, I perceive them as a bunch of Apple bootlickers, who carry the water still to this day for Tim Cook, and they probably think if Apple has gone downhill at all, they probably think that it's because Steve Jobs died. Like, the amount of stupidity that it takes to think that is beyond the pale. It's amazing. I mean, honestly, the unupgradable nature of the Mac 128K should speak volumes about how much of an idiot Steve Jobs was. The fact that it could not be opened by anybody without additional training beyond the point in which my own understanding of things are, where I can just open this laptop up and put in additional RAM modules, upgrade the SSD, and everything. I mean, I've got the skills necessary to do that. I mean, I might not have the certifications, but I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like I've been doing it for long enough that I'm confident enough to go in there and just do it, even if I don't have the certs. I don't need them to know that I know what I'm doing. I'm already testing, at 70%, and it's just because on the A+ exam, and it's because of the fact that like there are certain forms of technology that I don't encounter in the real world because I don't use them, and that are on the A+ exam. So that's why, like, I wouldn't be aware of them. Like, I didn't pay like a huge amount of attention to the different types of monitors until very recently. Like, so I didn't know what some of the different technologies that regarding like monitors were, for instance, when I took the practice exams. IPS and everything else. Like, there were just the various bits. I mean, I do use a monitor. I just didn't care about the details so much. You know what I mean? Until I got involved with studying for the exam, and the oh god, but this comment showed up, like, anybody that's using anything other is swimming upstream. Like, I called you Apple sheep. I called you out on being Apple sheep at a Hacker News because you are Apple sheep, for the sole reason that that's the majority opinion on the fucking site. The site is a bunch of out of touch Apple, sheep, and it kills me with frustration that so many of these people think that they're so fucking brilliant when they use fucking iPhones. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This is the phone that went out of its way to market to the demographic of the dumbest people in the country. Like, I'm sorry, but the iPhone is not for intelligent people, it's for the dumbs. That's why it did so well.